The purpose of this tutorial is to discuss the Vlookup function in Excel and how it can be used to take a value in a worksheet, look it up in another table, and return a corresponding value. In this example I'm showing you, I have a professor's gradebook, and you can see that the professor has 6 students that are listed, and each one of those students has earned a particular grade on 2 different homework assignments and 2 different exams that have been given. I've totaled those points for each student so I know how many total points each student earned, and I also have calculated what was the possible points available for each of the assignments and exams. So I've calculated for each student the percentage of the possible points that they have earned for the class. Now the next step I'd like to do is find out their letter grade. Now I have a grading scale specified down in this area of the worksheet, and as you can see, anyone earning 0 to 59% of the possible points will get an F, 60 to 69 a D, so on and so forth. So I'm going to use the Vlookup function to help me figure this out. What the Vlookup does is it will take a value from a spreadsheet, vertically look at corresponding values in an assigned table until it finds a match without going over the looked up value, and then return a corresponding value. So the function that we use for that is equal Vlookup. Okay, and I'm just going to prompt this up in a prompt box. And the first thing it asks me is, okay, what is the value that you want to look up? So for this particular student, I want to look at the student's percentage of possible points. So I clicked on that cell as the lookup value for this function. Next, Excel asks me, okay, where's the table you want me to look this up in? And that is my grading scale over here. I'm just going to select the data, all the cells in that particular range, and I'm going to absolute that because that table is going to stay in a constant location. And finally, they ask, what's the column index? That is the column in the table that you want Excel to go to get the value it's going to return to you. In this case, my table has 2 columns. When the 87% comes in here and matches on this row, I want Excel to go to the second column, which has the B in it, and return the B back to the cell. So I'm going to type for column index 2 and say OK. That will allow every grade to be looked up in the grading table, determine its corresponding letter grade, and output it in the worksheet for me. So that is the Vlookup, or vertical lookup function in Excel.